Lesson 4-6, Writing Equations, continued. Okay, I thought it might be a good idea to get some more practice when it comes to writing equations, so let's take a look at a couple of word problems. Okay, problem number 1. It says you buy 3 identical shirts and 1 hat. If you spend a total of $60 and the hat cost $21, how much did each shirt cost? Okay, the problem is telling us that we spent a total of $60. So let's write an equation to represent that total amount of 60. So we bought a hat, and we bought 3 shirts. And we know altogether the total amount must be 60, because that's what the problem tells us. Well, we know the hat costs $21, but we don't know the cost of the 3 shirts. In fact, we don't even know the cost of 1 shirt. That's what we're trying to figure out. But we know that the 3 shirts were identical, which means they were the same. They each cost the same amount. So we can represent the cost of the shirts by writing 3 times C, where C is the cost of 1 shirt, right? So C, the cost of 1 shirt, times 3, the number of shirts, would represent the total cost for the shirts. So 21 plus 3C must equal 60. So now we have a 2-step equation that we have to solve. So we will start by subtracting 21 from each side. And we are left with 3C equals 60 minus 21 is 39. Dividing by 3 on each side, we are left with C equals 13. So each shirt costs $13. And of course we can check our answer by plugging 13 into our equation. 21 plus 3 times 13 should equal 60. 3 times 13 is 39. And 21 plus 39. It's hard to write with this thing. 21 plus 39 does equal 60, so our solution checks out. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, 3 friends. 3 friends split the cost of a video game system. Each friend also bought 1 game for $25. If each person spent a total of $80, how much did the system cost? Well, the problem is telling us that each person spent a total of $80. So let's set up an equation to express that total. So each person paid a certain amount of money for the game and for the system. And we know this total must equal 80, because that's what the problem tells us. Right? Each person spent the total amount of money for the game and for the system, and together they spent $80. The game plus the system plus their portion of the cost for the system equals $80. So the problem tells us that the game cost $25. Now we don't know how much each person paid for the system, but it says that they split the cost of the system. We're assuming they split it equally. So whatever the cost of the system is, we can call that C. C divided by 3 would represent the amount that each friend spent on the system. So 25 plus C divided by 3 equals 80. Once again, we have a 2-step equation. We will start by subtracting 25 from each side. We're left with C divided by 3 equals 80 minus 25 is 55. And to undo division by 3, we will multiply both sides by 3. 3's cancel. We are left with C equals 55 times 3, which is 165. So the system costs $165. Lastly, we will check our answer to make sure we didn't make any mistakes. 25 plus 165 over 3 should equal 80. Let's see if our solution checks out. Okay, we will start by subtracting 25 from each side. We're left with 165 over 3 equals, what's 80 minus 25? Well, it's 55. Oops. 55. 165 divided by 3 is 55. And 55 equals 55, so our solution once again checks out.